learning how to use base 10 blocks, and base 10 blocks are another strategy that we can use to concretely represent numbers and help us solve addition and subtraction equations. So first, let's review what the base 10 blocks are. So this is a unit, and it represents 1. This is a rod, and it represents 10 units, or 10 ones. And this is a flat. It represents 100 units, or 100 ones, and 10 rods, or 10 tens. And this is a cube. It represents 1,000 ones, 100 rods, and 10 flats. So first, let's review how to create a 3-digit number using our base 10 blocks. So I'm going to model how to represent 137. And let's remember that 137 means 100 plus 30 plus 7. So I'm going to start with the ones. 137 has 7 ones. So I'm going to count out 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And also has 3 tens, or 30, so I'm going to count out 3 rods. 1, 2, 3. And it has 100, so that's 1 flat. So this is how we represent 137 using our base 10 blocks. Next, we're going to move on to solving an addition equation. So we're going to add 156 plus 95. So Lily, can you use the base 10 blocks to show me how to create 156 and 95?
Sure. So 156 has 6 ones. So 6.
Yep.
And then it has 5 rods. 5, and then 1 flat.
Great. And the next thing we're going to do is create 95 using our base 10 blocks. Lily, can you show me how to create 95 using your base 10 blocks?
Sure. So it'd be 5 ones here, and then 9 rods. So 3, 6, 95.
Great. So are we done?
It looks kind of crowded.
It does look kind of crowded. And let's start in the ones column. I noticed that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ones. Can we have 11 ones in the tens place?
No.
No. So what can we do? We can create 1 rod using our tens, using 10 units from our ones place, and that's called regrouping. So can you show us how that would look, Lily?
Sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I take 10 and then replace them with one of these.
Great. And now let's move on to our tens place, our rods. I notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what can we do with all of our rods?
I can make 10 rods into 1 flat.
You can. So show me how that would look.
I would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then add a flat.
Great. And so let's see what this, what number we have left in total. So we have 1, 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 tens. And we know that 5 tens is 50 ones. And then we have 2 flats. So that's 200. So we have 251. That's what 156 plus 95 is. And another way that we can represent 156 plus 95 is symbolically. So we know that first we're going to add our ones values. So that's 6 plus 5. 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. Then we're going to add the numbers in our tens place, and that's 5 and 9. But we know that 5 and 9 represent 50 plus 90 because of their location, and that gives them their place value. And then we can't forget to add 100 plus 0, because in 95 there are 0 hundreds, and in 156 there is 1 100. So then that looks like 11 plus 140 plus 100, that equals 251. So that's the same answer that we got. And there's one other way that we can symbolically represent 156 plus 95. So first we'll add the numbers in our ones place. So that's 6 plus 5. 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. So we're going to regroup. So 50, 5 plus 9, 50 plus 90 is equal to 140, plus 10 is equal to 150. So then we're going to regroup again. 100 plus 100 is 200. So we got 251. So after this lesson, we've reviewed how to represent numbers using our base 10 blocks, and how to solve a addition equation, adding a 2-digit and a 3-digit number.